Welcome to Thunder Monkey channel.
Hey folks, Thunder Monkey back here again with you, and we're going big. I ended up going up to the shop and well, welcome back, because we ended up getting another 21,000 liters of fertilizer because the way that thing was eating through it the other day, we still got all the beans, the rest of the barley, the plant. We're just going to go to the neighbor's house here. It's, you know, abandoned, due to be burnt, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Welcome to the county. They won't mind. They're gone. But yeah, no, so we've got to fill this bad boy up with fertilizer. I'm all ready to roll on this field, but it's not quite, I don't think it's got quite enough in it to finish this field, let alone the next one over to it. Then eventually we need to get into the beans as well. So we're gonna hop on in and we're gonna get this thing opened up. It's very nice of the shop to continue to let us use that nice piece of equipment. Open this bad boy up. There we go. Got it set for fertilizer. We'll get going. So yeah, no, we're gonna get after things today. Wrong way. Learn your hydraulics. Okay, now we gotta just ease this on up in here. And I think I'm a little far away. There we go. Come on, right on in there. Really? I'm not? What do you mean? Anybody else have a problem with depth perception? There we go. I was close, dang it. So we'll fill that bad boy up. We'll move this out of the way so I don't run into it. But I get the feeling we'll fill this up before it's all said and done. Head on down to the beans eventually. See, here's the thing. If we look at it here, probably the main reason they're letting us use it is everybody else is planted and growing. We're the only ones left. I feel so far behind. I mean, the whole blessed place is planted. We're just kind of the odd ducks out. So we better get going here, as it were. I mean, we barely used any seed. There we go. Barely used any seed. I'm gonna clip the truck. God, I'm sure they won't notice that. It wasn't real damage. It was kind of that fake damage that really didn't happen. You know, kind of like when you look the other direction, you just hope for the best. Ish. But anyway, so the point of the matter is that we're basically the only ones who are going to make use of this. I already got weeds growing in this field. Ugh, it so disgusts me. Kind of knifing up the dirt in the edge, aren't I? Here we go. Swing it. Swing it. How do you drag these things in real life? I mean, seriously, these things, I gotta imagine it's not in turns so much that you're actually planting, because this would be just obnoxious. This thing's, there's only so much realism I can accomplish. I am just not talented enough or patient enough to run this thing the right way, I think. Gets the job done though. It's good. So yeah, so if we get this, I mean, we should get this planted here fairly quickly. And then once that's done, we got a little maintenance around the farm to do. Not a lot, but little something we gotta take care of. I'll show you that here in a little bit. I'm wondering if this is gonna knock them weeds out, rip through them. I hope it does. I don't know that it will. Here we go, moment of truth. Bye-bye, weeds. Hello, problem in the future. I knew I should have sprayed pre-emergent on these fields. Guess I wasn't thinking about it at the time. Lapse in judgment, I guess. Let's go with that. But yeah, so we'll get this done. I don't know if you guys saw the other day. I did the live stream with the Class DLC. Some cool equipment. I mean, nothing that people haven't necessarily come out with already, but the models and everything are so nice. They always do a nice job with that kind of stuff, making sure they're highly detailed, and they just look good. They just look really good. Let's marry this together here. There we go. Now let's come back. Let's go back to that far side and run that long edge. I don't know if this is the proper way to do things, but I'm doing it anyway. Go ahead, try to stop me. I am the man with the ginormous air seeder. A little bit big for this field? Yes. Absolutely necessary? Oh, you better believe it. Why? Because, well, I only have so much time to do these episodes, and hey, I want to go big or go home. So, well, here we are. Could be using the GPS just a little bit. Might come in just a wee bit handy. Make the seed and fertilization usage, probably in real life and in the game, a lot more efficient. Not only making sure that, you know, you get your max out of the field, but also making sure you're not just wasting stuff as a double cropping over here on the right side, double planting. Not double cropping. That's another term for a different type of thing that we're not doing yet. I might do some winter wheat. We'll see. Might mess around with that. See how that works. I don't know if they've gotten that changed for 19 or not. That would be an interesting. Oh, I'm really ripping that thing around. Really interesting thing to see come to fruition. That if I could plant it this fall, because I know they got hardiness and everything in there. I could plant it this fall again and double crop with, I don't remember what I've got. Oh, I need to check to see if that saved that too. But if I could double crop with corn or soybeans the next year, we could sell some actual crops or stockpile it. And, you know, I'm not sure how much we really need for the cows just yet. They haven't been shipped in quite yet, but I paid for them, so they're on their way. Prepaid for them. I got a good deal since I, fronted the money. Cost a good chunk of change, but they're supposed to be here come late fall, early winter. I just had to settle on a date with the shipping company just yet. Then we'll be able to get them in here and start feeding them and start having us some little cows and making some cowla, you know. That's cow moolah, cowla. I just made it up, I know. It sounds terrible, doesn't it? I think I'm sticking with it though. Problem is you're wagging this thing. I really would have liked to drill up front, but I ended up going with this air cart instead. Maybe I should have gone with a different one. And gone with the back drawbar one. Oh well. Yeah, no, so that'll start bringing. I mean, we're down in cash. We haven't even gotten all our seed yet. I may have seed for next year in this thing with the way it's sitting. I mean, we haven't even used 15% yet. Maybe good for planting for that fall wheat, winter wheat, and winter wheat I should say. Well, can you do winter barley? Can you? I'm gonna have to look at barley and see how it manages itself. Seasons does give you that information to give you an idea of whether or not you want to plant certain things and how hardy they are and how they take to dry conditions and weather conditions as well. So that is something I definitely need to look into if I'm going to plan on doing this. That's going to knock this field right out. Looky there. We're going to miss just a little bit, but it's not worth driving this drill over for those little bits. Not making that. Bringing those side arms or side wings. We can put that back out now. We're going to run the headland off here since there's these god-awful trees here. And we used a lot of fertilizer on that field. Whoa! Put it down. There we go. Oh, I love drilling crops in. I don't know, there's something about it. Swing wide, baby. This won't take long at all. Up and down a couple times and we're out of here. I do like this drill though. A lot. Can't wait to get out the DB90 either. That thing's... I didn't go with the DB120. I could have gone really over the top, right? Really gone big and gone home. Gone big and gone home. Gone big or gone home. But I figured this was sufficient. Because this is 18 meters. I think the DB90 is 20. No, it's 18 as well. So maybe it's the same size. Or maybe I've got my sizes wrong on these pieces of equipment. Just gonna throw some barley in the grass here, getting it ready because it's gonna get it eventually. You know, fertilize it, the grass will grow well, and that'll be great. Nothing like a farmer just burning materials just for fun. Gonna have some nice grown grass back there, I'll tell you. Should, you know, be at least 6 feet tall by the time I harvest this field. You know, grass up to here. Wow, I'm burning through the fertilizer. May not have enough to do the beans when it comes time. May need to take that truck back to the store and buy some more. But, you know, we've still got $6,000 left, and money's rolling in like mad right now because we have nothing to bring in funding. So, you know, it's fine. It's good. You know, I think that sounds about like farming. Well, look, bank account's just about empty. What should we do? What do we have for incoming money? Nothing. Let's go get a loan. Sounds good. Moving on. Next question. Oh dear, I don't think I'm making that. Bring in the sides again. Clear the tree. Put them back down. I'm like a... Oh, talk about a terrible... Oh, jeez. U-turn. Nothing like taking this thing for a U-turn, huh? Not quite my Prius in town, I'll tell you that much. Oh, and I still mucked it up. Look how far off I am. Oh, well. We're going to start down here in the middle of it. We'll get it lined up and fire up the compressors. There we go. Try to make this in just 2 more passes. But yeah, no, my Prius in town, U-turns everywhere, right? You're usually in the middle of the street without even needing to do 3 points. It's great because, well, it's tight in the car and it just does what I need to do because that's half the reason I bought it and kind of the reason I was like, oh, do I really want a Camry? It's so big. Right, Camry, right? It's not really that big, but you know what I mean. And so you get this thing, you start talking about a U-turn, and that's just ridiculous. U-turn with this thing anywhere, really. Back around we go. Oh yeah, totally got this. As long as it doesn't get any wider and I can keep it somewhat straight down the middle here. So far, so good. This is old school farming with precision equipment. GPS, yes, I have it. Using it? No, not really. Let's not miss anything here. Now me overlapping so hard on the left-hand side. Come on. Don't lose my grip on the left-hand side now and overlap too much on the right-hand side. For the love of Pete. Pretty sure this is wider than the drill. Totally wider than drill. But that'll be close enough. So if we take a look at the map here, we're gonna see, how'd I do? Let's see, I missed that little bit there. I'm not burning fertilizer on that, and a couple spots here and there. Not world breaking. So we'll take this bad boy on home. You know what? I'll take it as home. I might do what I see farmers do around here. Take their precision equipment. Maybe come over here like so. You drive down the road. We're gonna really make this realistic to the area. You get so far. And you go, looks pretty good. And then you come back about 6 days later. So in the meantime, it's a little bit, no. See this problem with, there we go. Here's the beastie I want. Let that beast warm up. Oh dear, getting out here isn't going to be as easy as I thought. Ow! Come on, door. Open. Open. Stupid thing's jammed again. Ah! There we go. Take the 44. Ow, 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 ow. 4440 here. We're not going to go backwards. Oh dear. Oh, there's some bent sheet metal. Check this bad boy out here. We're gonna get it running. I haven't run it yet. Wouldn't normally be for this job, but this is what we're gonna use it for today. We've got just grass is kind of getting out of control around the farm, and we're caught up to where we can be. We're gonna get the bat wings here going. See the 8R, my boy there, he got his job done. Take this beast, and we're gonna get the old lawn, if you will. There we go. Listen to her purr. If this grass, either this machine's not working or this grass is not mowable. That would be very disappointing. Let's get into this. Maybe this hasn't grown yet. I can actually check out the map. Ah, there we go. Now we're busting it up. Hooda lolly. I know duals. Should be using duals for this job, but I'll put the 40-20 on it next time. Today is all about the 44-40. Get our ditches cleaned up here. Clean up around our fields. Best I can. Oh, I love it. Look at that thing. That's a thing of beauty. Oh, missing some. Dang it. Now I look like I work for the county. Ah! I just said that. Yes, I did. Alright, let's, There's a dog. Sorry, Columbia County. I've seen your mowing job. Not the best. Could use some work. With any luck season, so I should set this thing up to where it doesn't have an output. Just so it just disappears the grass. That's because technically I could go back and pick this up and sell it, utilize it, something. I'm not going to, but I could. Well, there's a reason I can't get out of there. There's this collision there, and I turned a little late and ran into the imaginary wall, if you will. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're stuck. Oh. Get that thing out of the dirt. Come on, sweetie. Run down along this side now, and we'll come back again. I'd get it later. I know, I'm a glutton for mowing. What can I say? I love to mow. Get this all cleaned up. I should turn on the old AM radio. See if it still works. I'm using the duals as my guide to how close to the trees I am with the mower. I think it's working out well. I'm not sure of that, but I think so. I wish when you took the batwing over like this and you hit these bushes, I wish the bushes would disappear. That'd be still terrific. not quite happening, but it would be nice. It would be very nice. There's plenty of grass out here to mow. We'll get this cleaned up, see if we can't get this all nicey-nicey. How we're doing back there. Oh, looking great. Try to stay in cab in this first pass around. Maybe we'll try to do it multiple passes. I don't know. It's not quite showing, you know, it's not showing you a lot. I'd like to show you a little bit more than this. Except for the fact I have awesome talents with a mower. I haven't hit one tree-ish yet. Whoa, glitchy there. It didn't like that quick movement. Look at that beastie. Oh, it's filthy dirty too. And dusty dirty. Not just dirty, dusty dirty, which I love. I love that. That is so cool. The old 4440. This 4440 is awesome. 4020 is kind of doinked it there. 4020 is going to do a good job too. But for today, I wanted to give this one a stretch of its legs. The old 40 series were they're a fond tractor of mine, and I've talked about this 1,000 times before. And it's just due to the fact that I grew up and when I was a kid, and I still got it out in the back shed. Sometimes kids play with it in the sandbox. I've got a tractor. I'm not sure exactly what 40 series it is. The 48, the 40, the 46, the 42. I couldn't tell you. It doesn't have any markings on it that I can identify. But it is a 40 series. You can tell by the design. And it was a toy that I gotten for Christmas one year. Got like an 8440 one year too, articulated. But they're 16th scale, so they're the larger models. Some one of these days maybe I'll bring it in and show it on the stream. But I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, tree coming up. But it's a fond childhood memory of mine. Those toys. I loved those scale tractors. I guess that's where my love of farming really, you know, that coupled with the fact we lived on the farm and I could, oh, dang it, I could ride on the tractors and things when they came to do the contractor work. They were good. They were really good that way. I don't have access to that, so I can't cut that grass. I can cut this grass though. Go down the center-ish. This thing is just filthy. Sounds like it's struggling. How far does my land access go? This will give me a good idea come this fall when I start doing some expansion. Oh, baby. There we go. Running all the way up. Oh, shoot. Give me almost to a half hour. Now, I'm trying to keep these episodes from going too terribly long. My frames do. My frames are they were better earlier. I don't like this area of the map. I wonder why. Look at that. Look at them go crazy. Not sure. But oh man, we could blow that field up. I am a long way from my farm. And have one heck of a hill here too. No stress, running downhill. Pretty sure. Yeah, I can't mow their lawn. Come on. Climb! Your lawn is special grass. They have special grass in their yard. My mower can't touch it. Anyway, yeah, so. I think I went over there. We used to have this mower similar to this. It was a lot smaller. It was more of a giant beater. I don't remember having actually, you know, Very sharp blade to it. It's like one end was a spade, like half-inch thick, and the other end had, came out like this. And look at that old beast. Let's not run through the concrete pad too much. I don't want to catch a chunk and destroy my mower here. But just put it on the PTO, the 560 Farmall, and just spun it, and it just would go out and it would clear the ditches. But it wasn't exactly what I would call a mower, if you know what I mean. It was more of a beat machine. It pulverized things, just ripped at them rather than actually mowing them. Yeah. Look at all this area we could expand into now. I want to stay somewhat away from these trees. Trees are a nuisance. There's a lot of grass we could mow here. Get this whole area cleaned up real nice. We can actually go around that patch of trees right there. Farm on both sides of it. That'd be something. I rambled on. There I was saying bye-bye, ta-ta, and then I forgot that I was saying ta-ta. That's British for goodbye, ta-ta, which is ta-ta again. Anyway, so I digress. I do that a lot. I have a lot of digression in my life. But, so, yeah. Cut it. Thanks, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it. Share it with your friends. Get them to come up and watch as well. I'll see you in the next live stream Sunday night. I think it's going to be something special. It's not going to be a normal farming video. That's for sure. So I hope to see you there. But for today, guys, I'm Lord Thunder Monkey, and I will see you next time.